Hello. My first computer was a ZX Spectrum, and as a boy I inherited my dad's grey Spectrum 128K plus 2 machine. I hung on to it perhaps a bit too long, with it being my main computer up until about 1993, but one of my main gaming memories as a pre-teen was my subscription to Crash magazine, one of the monthly magazines dedicated to the Spectrum. You know, back when magazines were still a thing people would buy. My dad had started buying the magazine for me when they introduced a monthly tape on the cover. I suppose he thought it was a cheap way to keep me supplied with games. I come to own all the Crash cover tapes again over this past year, and as I sorted through them, I came to the tape from September 1991, close to the end of Crash magazine's life. And one thing caught my eye: Voice Manipulator 2. Not a game, obviously, but I instantly recognised it. For the life of me though, I couldn't remember what sort of results you could get out this thing. Back then, sample sounds were rare. The 48K Spectrums had nothing but a beeper in them, and the 128Ks had a slightly more advanced AY sound chip, well, outside of a few games that did have short snips of sampled speech.
Let's go, Mr. Driver!
Beeps and boops were usually all you were getting. Well, I had to see what this could do then, didn't I? Loading it up, first issue I came to was a bit of a showstopper. The back of the ZX Spectrum 128K has no audio in, so I couldn't just plug my mic in and speak into it. The audio has to come off a tape, and sadly all my audio tapes were disposed of decades ago. Never mind, to the charity shops, and in the YMCA I picked up this Fantasia cassette for 50p. The only tape I could find, but figured at least the classical music was less likely to get content matched on YouTube. Problem number 2 though, the years have not been kind to the tape, so all I got was this wobbly audio before it seized up on me. Put on hold for a couple of weeks, and then I came across another tape at the local YMCA shop. This time it's a tape of songs by Billy Maher, a sort of famous DJ from Liverpool who's actually still going today on Radio Merseyside, if you fancy any late night easy listening on a Sunday. Anyway, this one works fine. So I got into the middle of a song, hit record, and...
So lucky in my life, you make it all worthwhile. You always find a smile when things go wrong. Always find a smile. Always find a smile.
Ouch. A second of scratchy sound. To be honest, I couldn't really have expected more. This is a program designed to run on a machine with 48K memory and basic sound hardware. Oh, okay, so we've got play and record, and save, load, reverse, and speed are all obvious, but what about the rest of these options? Well, a quick Google gave me a page scan from Crash with instructions that gave me more information. First of all, this program is designed so you can include speech in your games and programs. Yeah, nifty, but not something I'd ever use. More interesting to me is that speed actually allows you to capture more sound at the expense of quality. So let's test that with the song Jam Butties.
Jam butties with lashings and lashings of jam. As thick as a doorstop and the size of a plate, with a big sticky kiss from me man.
The sound is terrible, but we've got a whole 13 seconds of audio there. Let's push this further. The instructions tell me that Cram 1 and Cram 2 attempts to take the sample sound and reduce the number of bytes it takes up. This has got to be done with the sample, of course. Cram 2 is his. Sorry to any headphone wearers out there. Finally, for laughs, let's just speed that back up. And I think that's it really. Oh, how far we've come. Now, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll never show you this program ever again. Until next time.
Now the battle it started next morning underneath the Olivian sun. I remember the poor Scouser Tommy who was shot by an old Nazi gun.